Look who's here. Oh, okay. Bye. Welcome back to another Monday Mindset Shift where we take a few minutes to start our week with a new perspective, maybe some fresh ideas that help us get through our week and move forward with our goals. Today, I want to talk about something that has really helped me along my journey in so many different ways because I have always been somebody, I've shared this in previous videos, that I have always been a chronic worrier. I worry about everything. I stress about everything. I have anxiety about everything. I spent the majority of my life with extremely low self-esteem, terrible body image issues, all of these negative thoughts and emotions about myself. And it has been a journey to try to overcome that and rewire those thought patterns and turn myself into somebody who loves myself and takes care of myself because I love myself, not just trying to punish myself through exercise or extreme diets. And it was definitely a challenge to overcome this because there's some crazy statistic, I'll have to look it up, but it's like 80-90% of the things that we think are exactly the same thoughts that we had yesterday and the day before and the day before. So it's really, really difficult for us to break through these patterns. You have to be so intentional and active in your brain rewiring process in order for it to happen. Now, a lot of people, myself included, get discouraged when they start to try to make changes in their life because they have those same negative thoughts that come up, and our thoughts are automatic, right? They just pop up. You can't control them. It's like, ugh, I look so ugly. Ugh, I'm so dumb. Ugh, I'm so stupid. Ugh, I will never be good at this. Whatever the case is, we have these thoughts that just automatically pop up. And it can be very discouraging when you are trying to make changes and you're like, why do I keep thinking these things when I'm saying my affirmations and I'm journaling and like I'm trying to love myself, but I keep having these thoughts pop up over and over again and I can't control them. And the mindset shift that really, really helped me, and I hope will help you too, is that you can't control the first thought, but you can control the second. So maybe you can't stop yourself from that thought popping up, ugh, I'm so ugly. But you can control how you react to that thought. I'm not ugly. I'm beautiful. I love how my hair looks today. I'm learning how to dress in a way that makes me feel good and confident and flatters my body. I'm learning some fun new makeup techniques to enhance my natural features. I appreciate my body for what it's helped me get through. Or maybe the recurring thought is, I'm so dumb. I'll never learn how to do this. That's the automatic thought. The next thought is, I'm not dumb. I'm learning. I'm capable of learning. Look at all the things that I have learned in my life. Maybe I don't know how to do this right now. Maybe I'm not good at it yet, but I'm learning how to do it. I'm learning to get better. I'm improving my skills. I'm improving my knowledge. This is one that I really, really struggled with outside of body image issues. Anytime that I was not immediately good at something, I just wanted to discard it and throw it away. I was so afraid of being a beginner and not being good at something that I just didn't even want to try. But now I welcome that opportunity to be bad at something and to learn and grow through that. And it's just, I've learned to appreciate and be excited about the challenge of overcoming and the challenge of working through something and like trying. And even though I might not ever be great at it, for example, I love painting, but I'm not great at it. I'm not even good at it, but I still appreciate, trying and the way I feel when I'm just like letting myself go through the motions and like try different things. Maybe it's not going to be good, but it's fulfilling to me to try new things. So I want you to start to practice this. When you have a negative thought that automatically comes up, I want you to pause and think, is this absolutely 100,000% true? Most likely it is not. So then I want you to think, what would I rather be thinking? What would better serve me to think about this thing? This does a couple of things. Number one, it helps to remove the shame that we feel in having these negative emotions, especially when we are trying to become better, when we are working through these issues and we're trying to improve our lives and improve ourselves. we can have a lot of shame when our old identity keeps popping back up in our face, right? So taking that second to pause and think, is this true? What do I want to think instead? Removes the shame of having that thought, because that first thought, again, you have no control over, but you have control over the next thought that you can think. The next thought that you think. It also makes you feel empowered because you are giving yourself the choice, right? We don't have the choice in the first one, but we have the choice in the second one. It gives you that sense of power over yourself and your feelings and your thoughts, which in turn helps to build self-trust. When we are constantly, pounding ourselves into the ground with these negative thoughts and negative emotions and the shame that we feel around them, it's really hard for us to trust ourselves to make the progress that we want to make and to do the things that we want to do. So by allowing ourselves to question these thoughts without shame and to look at them objectively and to make a new choice, we start to build trust within ourselves, which improves our confidence and improves our follow through and improves everything that we are trying to accomplish. And lastly, this is a big one. It also helps to regulate our nervous system. So many women, including myself, obviously, I'm always sharing from my own perspective. So these are all things that I have been through, that I am going through, that I am learning, all of that. We tend to always be in this fight or flight mode. We are always on edge. We are always at capacity, and allowing ourselves to slow down, to not live on autopilot, to refocus, to recenter, to question the negativity that we have within ourselves allows us to nervous system response. Because like I said, when we have that automatic thought, a lot of us feel a lot of shame, a lot of guilt. We start to feel like, am I ever going to get better? Am I ever going to improve? Am I ever going to do this? So questioning that, choosing differently, allows us to bring that nervous system response down, to bring our stress levels down to a place where we feel a little bit more calm, we feel a little bit more in control, and that also improves your brain's ability to create these new thought patterns that you are trying to instill and make those the automatic thoughts that come up versus the old negative ones. So as you go into this week, I want you to take this with you, take this practice. It only takes a couple of minutes, maybe even a couple of seconds. Anytime you have a negative thought that just pops up, I want you to stop and say, is this a bajillion percent true? 99.9999999% of the time, it is not true. Okay? I would venture to guess 100% of the time, because we can be very, very cruel to ourselves. Is this true? No. What would I rather think instead? What would I rather think instead? Then I want you to think about that thought. I want you to let go of the guilt and the shame that you feel for that first thought and just say, that's just like my lizard brain thinking that. That's my lizard brain thinking that. That's not the real me. The real me loves myself, appreciates myself, thinks the best of myself, wants the best for myself, and is always trying to improve and get better. So I hope you found this mindset shift helpful. Let me know in the comments below if you're going to try this, or even share some of the negative mindsets that come up for you often. I feel like so many of us have similar ones that we are constantly battling, and it can be, really helpful to know that you're not alone in that. So let me know in the comments. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed today's video and you want to see more Monday mindset shifts just like this. Share this with somebody who might find it helpful, and I will see you next week. Bye.